Practiced by over 250 million people around the world, yoga is an ancient practice that seeks to connect the mind, body, and spirit. In modern times, this 5,000-year-old Eastern philosophy has become a popular practice for both physical fitness and a method of meditation that transcends gender, age, and religion. However, its fanfare in the Western world hasn't directly translated into our African expanses, but it's certainly gaining some traction. What is yoga? Let's find out.
Relax, just breathe. You're okay, I won't kill you, you won't die, you'll be fine. Okay, so with every movement, think about an extension of the body, creating space for air to come in. So every time you lengthen out, take an inhale. Every time you compress or fold, you'll take an exhale, okay? So we'll start with mountain pose. So as you inhale, reach your arms up. Look up towards your thumbs, nice big breath. As you exhale, open up your arms, dive down, chest first, come into forward fold. If your hamstrings are a little tight, bend your knees. Just warm up, roll onto your right foot, press onto your toes, and then just make circles. Yoga is something that I had kind of always done. I just didn't know it was yoga, but I was going through a difficult time in my life. Business was going wrong, family didn't seem to be working right, relationship was going bad. So I figured I needed something to help me recenter and bring me back to a certain kind of stillness. Then make circles with your hips. So here you can make the circles as wide or as small as you like. At the time, my own spirituality was going through a couple of bumps because of everything else that was going wrong. So I had a lot of questions and answers weren't being given. But when I did my teacher training, it brought me closer to my own faith. So I guess a combination of both. Okay, so you bring your feet closer together, drop your hands down, and then just make circles with your shoulders. Go the other way. There are a lot of aspects of yoga that could be spiritual. I don't want to say religious, but they could be spiritual. They connect you to whatever your higher being is. They connect you to a deeper sense of self. So bring your feet about wider a bit. I'm just going to rock from side to side. So I guess it can be if you allow it to be. A lot of people don't realize that there's more than one aspect of yoga. And when you dive deeper into what yoga is, you realize that it's all about bringing things into fruition, full circle of things. I would say it has the power to be spiritual in nature. So bring your feet close together, hands drop down. So you're going to take your right hand, third finger, place it in your left ear. And all you're going to do is let the weight of that right hand gently press down on your head. So you're not pulling your head down, you're just kind of letting your hand rest and then relax your left arm. So the health benefits could be, they loosen up the body, first and foremost. They help release endorphins. They help balance hormones in the body. Yoga can be age reversing, it can be anti-aging, can release stress. It can help reduce blood pressure, it can help reduce and manage sugar problems as well. You're going to do the same thing with the other side. Right hand will drop down, third finger, left hand, and then let the weight rest down. So whenever you go into any class, it's always important to give your teacher the most amount of information before the class starts. Okay, release your head. It's not that we're being nosy, but we just want to be able to allow you to be safe as you go through the practice. Exhale, forward fold, relax. Inhale, left leg steps back one more time. Left knee drops down. Sink your hips, lift your chest. So we're going to go into Eagle or Garudasana. You're going to bend your right elbow, making sure your elbow is right in front of your chest. So from out here, bring it here. Your left hand will go underneath. You're going to hook the nook of your left elbow underneath your right. Then if you can, grab onto your thumbs or get your palms to press. It's a bit tricky, right? And then here, you're going to lift your elbows up. And then at the same time, draw your shoulders down away from your ears. Try not to have your forearms close to your forehead, but bring them out. It also brings a different dimension to the stretch. Then you'll hang out here for about, let's say, 10 breaths. So when I say 10 breaths, I mean 10 inhales and 10 exhales. So a cycle of breath would be an inhale and an exhale. We've got about 5 more breaths. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. To release, slowly release the bind in your palms, dropping your bottom arm down, slowly release your upper arm. And 1. Come up into tabletop, all fours. Feel your wrists underneath your shoulders. It's the last one. It's not as bad, okay? Now at the end of a practice with me, you always have the option of going into Shavasana, that's corpse pose, or coming up and ending the practice in a seated meditation. So Shavasana is just here. Everyone tends to pick this one. So you can just kind of, just die on your mat. Just hang out here and just breathe. Legs go the other way, wake up your body and stretch out your spine one last time. Exhale, relax. In your own way and time, come up into seated. Sitting nice and tall, palms turned up. Close your eyes for the last time. And just breathe. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Side out through the mouth, relax. The good thing about yoga is that there are a number of set postures. There's a number of different schools of yoga, and each school has its own set of postures or poses. Before every class, I like to do my own bit of research, so I plan the class before I show up for the class. If I'm doing yoga for myself, it's what the body feels like doing. A yogi is a yoga practitioner or a constantly evolving student of yoga. Personally, it has become a lifestyle choice, yes.
To be honest, I thought this was going to be very easy, but right now, I'm off to ice my back.
And 1. Bring your left hand in front of your chin, come all the way back up. Same thing on the right side.